Hi, I'm Sir Dash Masong. Welcome to my college entrance test review, Chemistry Part 2. Let's start. Chemistry 11. Which of the following is a chemical change? A. Melting of ice, B. Dissolving sugar in water, C. Rusting of iron, or D. Crushing a can? Again, which of the following is a chemical change? A. Melting of ice, B. Dissolving sugar in water, C. Rusting of iron, or D. Crushing a can? Go! Try to pause this video and answer it on your own. The correct answer is letter C, rusting of iron. Bakit? Yung chemical change, it produces a new substance with different properties. Yung rusting of iron, it occurs when iron reacts with oxygen and water to form yung iron oxide, yung rust, which is a new compound. Bakit mali si A, B, and D? Letter A. Melting of ice. Of course, melting ice is a physical change. The water changes from solid to liquid, but still, H2O po ayon. Walang new substance na form. Letter B. Dissolving sugar is physical. Yung sugar molecule, it separates, but they remain sugar. Again, the sugar molecules separate, but they remain sugar. So, wala ring new substance na form. Letter D. Crushing a can changes shape only. The metal remains aluminum or steel, walang chemical reaction. That's it. See you sa next session. God bless! Chemistry 12. What is the atomic number of an atom that has 8 protons, 8 neutrons, and 8 electrons? A. 16, B. 8, C. 24, or D. 0? Again, what is the atomic number of an atom that has 8 protons, 8 neutrons, and 8 electrons? A. 16, B. 8, C. 24, or D. 0? Go! Try to pause this video and answer it on your own. The correct answer is letter B, 8. Bakit? Yung atomic number, it's defined as the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. Ayun yung nagdedetermine ng element's identity. For example, yung element na may 8 protons ay oxygen. Yung neutrons and electrons do not affect the atomic number. So, hindi siya kasama sa binibilang. So, mali si A, of course, yung 16, ang tawag dun actually yung mass number niya. Yung mass ni number niya ay yung number ni protons plus neutrons. Pero hindi yun yung atomic number. Yung letter C naman and D ay parehas na mali. Yung C, inad silang tatlo, 24, yung number ng, o yung sum ng protons, neutrons, and electrons. Pero meaningless number naman yun in this context. That's it. See you sa next session. God bless! Chemistry 13. Which of the following is a non-polar molecule? A. Water, B. Ammonia, C. Carbon dioxide, or D. Hydrogen chloride? Again, which of the following is a non-polar molecule? A. Water, B. Ammonia, C. Carbon dioxide, or D. Hydrogen chloride? Go! Try to pause this video and answer it on your own. Alright, the correct answer is letter C, carbon dioxide. Why? Yung non-polar molecule, it has an even distribution ng electric charge. So for this case, yung carbon dioxide, CO2, it's linear. Look at the illustration. Meron siyang 2 polar bonds pulling equally in opposite direction. So canceling out. The molecule has no positive or negative end. Okay, kaya non-polar siya. Bakit mali si A, B, and D? A, yung water. Yung water actually is bent. V-shape siya. Yung oxygen, it pulls electrons strongly, creating a positive hydrogen side and a negative oxygen side. So, very polar itong water. Yung ammonia naman, NH3, it's a pyramid shape. Yung nitrogen, it pulls electrons, leaving hydrogen ends slightly positive. So, polar din siya. And then yung hydrogen chloride, HCl, it's a diatomic molecule with chlorine being more electronegative. So, the bond is polar. Hence, yung hydrogen chloride is polar. That's it. See you sa next session. God bless! Chemistry 14. According to the ideal gas law, if the temperature of a gas is doubled in Kelvin and the volume is kept constant, what happens to the pressure? A. It is halved. B. It stays the same. C. It doubles. Or D. It quadruples. Again, according to the ideal gas law, If the temperature of a gas is doubled in Kelvin and the volume is kept constant, what happens to the pressure? A. It is halved. B. It stays the same. C. It doubles. Or D. It quadruples. Go. Try to pause the video and answer it on your own. The correct answer is letter C, it doubles. Why? Yung ideal gas law, yung PV equals nRT, alam natin that if the volume and the moles are constant, yung V and N, the pressure is directly proportional to temperature in Kelvin. Hence, kapag dinouble mo yung temperature, it forces the pressure to double as well. Actually, yung equation na P1 over T1 equals P2 over T2, tinatawag din siyang Gay-Lussac's law. I hope you can still recall from your high school lessons. Now, of course, mali si A, B, and D. Letter A, kapag hinave mo siya, mangyayari lang yon kapag yung temperature ay hinave mo rin. Pressure stays the same only if temperature also stays constant naman. And letter D, quadruples, of course, it would require the temperature to quadruple or the volume to be halved at double temperature. That's it. See you sa next session. God bless. Chemistry 15. Which of the following pH values represents the strongest acid? A. pH equals 2. B. pH equals 5. C. pH equals 7. Or D. pH equals 9. Again, which of the following pH values represents the strongest acid? A. pH equals 2. B. pH equals 5. C. pH equals 7. Or D. pH equals 9. Go. Try to pause this video and recall your acid-base lessons. Alright, the correct answer is letter A, pH equals 2. Recall, yung pH, it measures the hydrogen ion concentration. It's the power of hydrogen. Pag lower yung pH, it means more H and stronger acid. Yung scale, it runs from 0, yung very strong acid, to 14, very strong base naman. Yung pH na to ay acidic, pati na rin yung 5. Yung 7 naman is neutral, at yung 9, basic na siya. Now, bakit mali si letter B, 5? Kasi ang tanong dito, strongest acid from the options. So, yung 5 is still acidic naman, pero weaker siya than pH 2. Actually, 10,000 times less hydrogen ions siya. Tama? That's it. See you sa next session. God bless! Chemistry 16. How many moles of sodium chloride or NaCl are present in 250 milliliters of a 0.5 molar solution? A. 0.125 moles, B. 0.25 moles, C. 0.5 moles, or D. 2.0 moles. Again, how many moles of NaCl or sodium chloride are present in 250 milliliters of a 0.5 molar solution? A. 0.125 moles, B. 0.25 moles, C. 0.5 moles, or D. 2.0 moles. Go. Try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own. Alright, Sir Dash, paano nga ba ulit isolve ito? Recall natin. Let's see. Number 1, given. From the problem, alam natin na yung molarity niya ay 0.5 molar. No? So, 0.5 mole per liter. Next, binigay din yung volume. The volume is 250 milliliters. So, to have the units correct, para mag-cancel later accurately, i-convert muna natin yung milliliters to liters. So, ang 250 milliliters, pag kinonvert mo sa liter ay times 1 liter over 1,000 milliliter. So, the answer is 0.250 liters. Then, from there, we can use the formula now. The molarity is equal to the moles of solute all over liters of solution. Hence, pag na-rearrange natin, the moles of solute will be equal to the product of the molarity times the liters of solution, or mole equals M times V. So, binigay naman na si M and V. So, we will just multiply them. 0.5 mole per liter times 0.250 liters. Hence, the answer is 0.125 mole. So, the correct answer is letter A. That's it. See you sa next session. God bless! Chemistry 17. Which of the following elements has the highest electronegativity? A. Sodium, B. Chlorine, C. Oxygen, or D. Fluorine? Again, which of the following elements has the highest electronegativity? A. Sodium, B. Chlorine, C. Oxygen, or D. Fluorine? Go. Pause the video and try to answer it on your own. Alright, the correct answer is letter D, fluorine. I-recall natin yung electronegativity. Yung electronegativity, that's the ability of an atom to attract electrons in a chemical bond. Yung fluorine ay yung most electronegative element on the Pauling scale. So, around 4.0. It is in the top right corner ng periodic table natin, excluding the noble gases. So, bakit mali si A, B, C? A, sodium. Sodium is a metal on the far left. Sige, try to visualize the periodic table. It has very low electronegativity, around 0.9, tending to lose electrons. Yung chlorine naman, letter B, it's highly electronegative, around 3.16. Pero fluorine is even higher, around 4 nga, no? Yung oxygen naman, it's electronegative. The value niya ay 3.44 sa Pauling scale. But still less than fluorine. So, yung electronegativity, recall the trend, it increases going up and to the right. That's it. See you sa next session. God bless! Chemistry 18. What is the correct balanced equation for the reaction between hydrogen gas H2 and oxygen gas O2 to form water H2O? A. H2 plus O2 yields H2O. B. 2H2 plus O2 forms 2H2O. C. H2 plus 2O2 forms H2O2. Or D. 2H2 plus 2O2 yields 2H2O2. Again, what is the correct balanced equation for the reaction between hydrogen gas H2 and oxygen gas O2 to form water H2O? A. H2 plus O2 yields H2O. B. 2H2 plus O2 yields 2H2O. C. H2 plus 2O2 yields H2O2. Or D. 2H2 plus 2O2 yields 2H2O2. Go. Try to pause this video and answer it on your own. Alright, the correct answer is letter B. Tingnan natin mabuti. So, balancing. So, balancing simply means same number of each atom on both sides. So, yun, nasa left, meron kang 4 hydrogen kasi 2H2, and then 2 oxygen kasi nga O2. Then, sa right, you have 2H2O. So, that is 4H and 2O. And water, take note, is H2O. Hindi siya H2O2. Ang H2O2 ay hydrogen peroxide na. So, bakit mali si A, C, D? Okay, tingnan natin. Letter A, wrong. It is unbalanced kasi yung left, meron siyang dalawang H and dalawang O. Yung right naman, dalawang H and 1 O lang. So, yung oxygen atoms are not balanced. Letter C, wrong din kasi yung H2O2, again, is hydrogen peroxide. Hindi siya water, so different substance na yun. Also, unbalanced din siya pag chinek mo. Meron siyang 2H and 4O sa left, sa right naman 2H and 2O. Letter D, wrong din kasi it produces hydrogen peroxide, hindi water. Pero pag tinignan mo, look at the left, meron siyang 4H and 4O. Sa right, may 4H and 4O din. So, balanced siya, pero wrong naman yung product. So, it's not for water, it's for hydrogen peroxide. So, the correct answer is letter B. That's it. See you sa next session. God bless! Chemistry 19. Which subatomic particle has a negative charge and is found outside the nucleus? A. Proton, B. Neutron, C. Electron, or D. Positron? Again, which subatomic particle has a negative charge and is found outside the nucleus? A. Proton, B. Neutron, C. Electron, or D. Positron? Go. Pause the video and try to answer it. Alright. The correct answer is letter C, electron. So, I know, basic lang itong question na ito. Electrons are negatively charged particles that orbit the nucleus in electron clouds or shells. They are responsible dun sa mga chemical bonding and electricity. Yung mass nila napakaliit. Around 1/1836 lang ng proton. So bakit mali si ABD? Of course, yung proton, inside the nucleus yon and positive yung charge niya. Yung neutron kasama ni proton inside the nucleus and neutral naman, no charge. Yung positrons are actually antimatter. So meron siyang positive charge. Sa higher chemistry, madidiscuss yun further. Alright, that's it. See you sa next session. God bless! Chemistry 20. What is the oxidation number of chromium in the dichromate ion? A plus 3, B plus 6, C plus 2, or D plus 7? Again, what is the oxidation number of chromium in the dichromate ion? A plus 3, B plus 6, C plus 2, or D plus 7? Go. Pause the video and try to solve it on your own. Recall your oxidation number lessons. Alright, sir, nalimot na. Okay, so paano nga ba to? Oxidation number. Recall natin, yung oxidation number ay yung charge an atom would have if all bonds were ionic. So ano yung binigay dito? Meron kang binigay na ion. Yung ion na binigay ay yung dichromate ion. Ayan. And then, from there, alam natin na yung total charge ng ion ay -2. Can you see it? Now, yung oxidation number ng oxygen, usually -2 yun. So, let's have some representation. Let's say X yung oxidation number ng 1 chromium atom. And from the given, meron kang 2 chromium atoms. So, yung total contribution ng chromium ay 2X. Okay? Now, from the ion, meron tayong 7 oxygen atoms. At usually nga, -2 yung oxidation number ng oxygen. So, the total from oxygen would be 7 times -2 or -14. Now, to get the oxidation number is simply the charge of the ion. So, i-equate natin yung sum ng oxidation numbers dun sa charge ng ion. So, i-add ko yung 2x tsaka yung -14, i-equate ko kay -2. So, that's it. 2x plus -14 equals -2. And then from there, simple math na lang, simple algebra. So add 14 on both sides, you will have 2x equals -2 plus 14 or 12. Then divide both sides by 2, you will have x equals 6. So the oxidation number of chromium is +6. The correct answer is letter B. That's it. See you sa next session. God bless! #sana makatulong. If you want free digital copy of these reviewers, pinabimigay ko po ng libre. How? Just like, comment, and share this video. And pakisend sa akin yung screenshot ng proof na ginawa mo yon. Pakichat na lang sa aking Facebook page. For more reviewers and scholarship information, you may subscribe to my social media account, Sir-Masong. Available sa YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. That's it. See you sa next session. God bless!